Triple X, triple X, triple X. Right back at you with another one. All right, guys. I'm here with the pi4, Ultimate pi4 build update. Man, oh man, I've been getting some more time to do more and more testing with this build, and I'm very, very impressed. As I mentioned in the previous video, I had the Nightlife999, who's the creator of this build. I had him install a small overclock, a mild overclock in this build, so it's running at 1.75 gigs. Man, what a difference. Like, between that and his better selection of ROMs for a lot of these games and platforms, and man, like, these games are running great. Like, really, really good. Like, Power Stone, Fighting Vipers 2, Ikaruga, like, a lot of these games, like on the Virtual Man build, even a few that was on the Arcade Guys build, they ran good. But I could see differences owning these original games, and even when I had my Hyperspin PC, I know how smooth these games ran. They ran good, but they were a little choppy from time to time. But man, these games, a lot of these games are now like running full speed. Like, the performance of these games, and these are demanding games too, especially for a pi4. The performance of these games are just top notch. Like, it's cleaned a lot of N64 stuff up, a lot of things in Dreamcast, a lot of Naomi games that had slow down, border down runs perfectly now. And that game was really choppy on the Virtual Man build from where I could test, even with the overclock. For some reason, the overclock feature on the Virtual Man build didn't really seem to do much of an improvement game-wise. But for some reason on this build, I don't know if he's just got better ROMs he's selected or if the overclock has helped that much. But it's a huge difference, like night and day. So, hey man, this build is something else. This is really fully realizing the potential of this cabinet. Like, this is what I've been talking about and claiming for and asking for and demanding since they put this machine out. You know, somebody come to the table with a really well-made build that has the correct 4-player ROMs on it, a proper overclock. And hey, at least most of the games running good. And so far, so good with this. This is really fully realizing the potential of this cabinet. I'll even say, versus a PC-based cabinet, the gap has closed somewhat. Now, I'm still not going to jump out of the window and say this is as good as owning a PC-based cabinet, because it's not. It's still certain platforms that's not on here. PS2 isn't on here, GameCube, Switch, hey, Wii U, none of the Technoperic stuff, so it's still missing a lot, but it bodes well for the potential and future of the Pi5 next year. That particular board overclock, who knows? You know, maybe PS2, maybe full speed, GameCube, Wii U, possibly even get the Switch, so a lot more could open up. SD cards are getting cheaper. You know, who knows, man? It's a lot of potential with these Pis. Hey, man, this thing is performing unbelievable for a $45 single board computer, man. Like, the performance of this is phenomenal. So, hey, this build is great. There's a few things that stands out for the 400 build. It doesn't come with the borders on it because it's already packed pretty tight. So if you order this build, make sure you let him know you want to get a mild overclock, and you may have to remove a few things so you can get the borders installed on the games, because The thing is, with this widescreen cab, you definitely want the borders because the black around it kind of really doesn't get the job done. Number two, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to reach out to him. I got a spare 512 car sitting around. I'm going to see if I can get him to install the borders on it and also add a few more games, Dreamcast-wise and PlayStation-wise to the bill. And maybe a few arcade games. Run and Gun 2 still isn't working well. I haven't found a good version of that on a Pi bill yet. So it's a few things I'm going to reach out to him, but I'm going to see if I can get him to custom make me a 512. And, you know, I'm going to talk with him in the background, and I have an update on that too. But hey, you know, other than that, man, this build is the real deal. PSP is running phenomenal. All of the controls are pretty much mapped. You don't have to waste your time going in every complete system and trying to remap controls and all of that stuff. A lot of this stuff is mapped, good to go. Hey man, it's just a great build. It's a few things I got questions about, like with screen resolution on certain platforms, etc. I'm going to reach out to him and get more questions, but this is just a mild update. Still early impressions. I'm not really going to sink my teeth into this yet and really go in depth until I got all the answers. But hey, 3x to the Lex out, and I get with you guys soon. Peace.